Hello, welcome to my channel. Renzo here. Today I'm gonna paint a portrait with pastels. Okay, I have here this set of mini 24 soft pastels. Okay, and I have here this Carbocello Stabilo 24 chalk pastels coloring pencils. Let me show you this beauty. Okay. Maybe it's too close. Okay, and I have this 12 Pit Pastels pencils. This is the one that I use the most. I've been using this. Here's black. I don't know what it is. Okay, I'm gonna start with this from Carbocello just to sketch. This is brown. Hello, Mira. Hello, Joyce. Oh, thank you so much, Joyce. Hello, Kay. Kay Wilstorp. Hello, Marion. Hello, Waria. Okay, now I'm going to sketch. I have the image here in my computer to my left. Let me see where it's going to be the top. Around here, the bottom. Yeah, that's okay. A little bit of the neck, and that's it. Maybe if I make it smaller to see a little bit more of the hair. Okay. Painting down my eyes, and I want to see the overall shape. Okay. It looks like kind of something like this. Okay, inside this shape I can put the face here. No, I'm using the hair, this side of the hair, this side of the hair. I know it's a curve, but I'm using just straight lines. For this side of the face, the more important is see how tilted is this. I think it's something like this. Yeah? And how tilted is the face, the center line of the face. Okay, something like this. The line for the eyes, another line for the eyebrows, okay, and just from here try to follow just simple measurements, regular, they say regular measurements of any face. From the eyebrow to the nose, it's the same distance to the nose to the bottom of the chin. Okay. That's the first thing that I do all the time, and of course after that I move and adjust this. I see the model, I see if those measurements just, let's say, fit my photo reference, and I make some adjustments. Let's see the nose. Okay, one common mistake when we draw from a three-quarter view picture is make this side of the face wider. Okay. Okay. To fix that, the way that I found to fix that to myself was just always paying attention to the tip of the nose is really close to the contour of the face. Because you know, this thing about mistakes or common mistakes, we call them common because we just happen to many of us. And for me, let's say I see this is kind of narrow, and I used to make it just wider. Okay. Let's draw some hair here. Now here the overall shape of the mouth. Okay, let's see. One thing I usually do is and try to see the middle of the nose. You see, you can try to draw the nose and simplify it to a simple shape, simple form like this, and try to find the middle, and from the middle see the angle. Okay, how this line is angled to the contour of the eye. You gotta see that on the picture and then move it here. Okay. Okay, I want to erase a little bit this sketch, just a little bit. I use a kneaded eraser. Now let's use just a couple of colors, the colors that you consider are closer to this skin color, to the shadow and to the light. Okay. One thing that we can do to first is add a base color. Could be green, it could be gray, anything, or you can just go directly to try to capture the skin color. Now, the first step is getting close. Yeah? I mean, I can use from this set this dark, or maybe this one. This one is too reddish. I'm comparing with the picture I have to my left. Yeah, I'm gonna use this one, and I'm gonna put this color on top of the other. Okay, I have this for the shadow, and for the light, I think this one is okay. It's between this. This is kind of yellow ochre, yellow, and this is really close to skin color. I'm gonna use this for the lights. The lightest highlights. No highlights. I mean, some lights. Let's say this is mid-tone on the light and highlights. I'm gonna use this first because are the softer ones I have, and then I'm gonna use on top of this the pencils. Okay. Okay, I'm just stepping back and going to my eyes, double checking the measurements, how tilted is the face. Okay. Hello Michael, hello Barbara, hello Michael, hello KDV, hello Larry. Okay. Now let's see. Okay. Let's see a darker one. I'm not pressuring too much, really soft. Okay, when I'm planning to use my fingers, if I'm working with this color, I prefer to do this. You know that we have kind of oil, grease, and sometimes it's not enough just to clean out our hands, and then I can use my fingers to blend. Now, I mean, usually papers for pastels usually have texture, have tooth, and if you don't like this, you have to add more pastel. Okay, that's the only way to get rid of this texture. If you like it, perfect. But usually, you know that it's it's kind of painting with anything. I mean, with oil or acrylic, that we add more and more paint, on top of this, and then by adding more and more, we're starting to get rid of this, the tube of the paper. Yeah, I'm telling you in case you don't like it, because for me sometimes it's just, I don't know, sometimes I just love this texture. I say, oh, and sometimes I don't want that texture, I want something soft. And it's just like when I paint with oil paints, sometimes I just want to blend a lot. I want something really smooth, and sometimes I want to add more paint. It's just something like that. You can use a brush if you want, any synthetic brush. It's gonna blend too. Okay, anyone. Give me a second. I have here. Okay, I had. Oh, here it is. Okay, I usually use any synthetic brush. For example, I used this one yesterday when I did the acrylic painting. It works perfectly. Using pastel in this way just to go faster. Okay, I need to move my camera a little bit closer. You know, I have the camera in front of me. Sometimes it's kind of difficult just to work with the camera. I'm going closer, and I'm going to draw the face a little bit smaller. That one, or maybe the same size. Let's see. Let's see the top. Still here the bottom. Yeah, I think that's okay. I'm getting closer and closer. Hello, Beth. Hello, Tati. Hello, Mary. More paint here. What I'm trying to do is first have a thicker base. I'm gonna use this lighter color. Now I'm gonna use this. It's like a reddish, a darker reddish color. Okay. Hello, Michael. Oh yes, thank you so much. I'm feeling really, I'm feeling normal right now. Yesterday I was still a little bit kind of tired, but today I'm doing okay. Thank you for asking. Okay, I'm checking out that the eyes are aligned. Now, I mean, prefer to draw really carefully at the beginning. Now you know that you gotta be more careful when you add the colors. Now, I mean, in my case, uh, let's say that I like to draw and paint at the same time. I just love to add color, and at the same time, I'm starting to see the shape from this kind of blurry light and dark masses. Hello, Robert. Hi. Thank you, Marion. I'm placing these marks here because I don't want to lose the proportions. Okay. Oh, I forgot to mention that I have another set of pastels. I mean, I love these ones. Are really old. I don't use things maybe for a long time. I don't know how much, but the colors are really soft. And this is, you see, you can read here, Nouvelle Carré Pastel. I think this is French. I mean, here is Chinese. I think I'm French or Japanese. Oh no. I'm using right now a couple of colors from this Nouvelle Carré Pastel. Hello, Monique. Just one minute, 1 minute. Leo, ahí está la llave, ahí está el dinero. ¿Lo ves el dinero? I'm trying to get rid of the tooth of the paper, and right now I'm just spending more time adding more and more color. Okay, that's better. Yep. I want to use another brush. This is a bristle brush. Okay, I just want to pressure a little bit more. I want pastel get into the tooth, the paper. Because the synthetic brush is just too soft. Let's do it again. Okay, that's better. Just little by little. I mean, like I said, it depends if you like the tooth of the paper or not. Right now, I just want a softer surface. I'm pressuring right now, and I'm trying to get rid of the texture. Okay, more, again, again. And as you can see, the tooth there. Let me focus this walls. You see those little dots? Okay. I'm not pressuring too hard. You see, there's no dots here. I'm gonna use a darker brown. And let's draw a little bit of details. I'm gonna use a lighter color. Stepping back, squinting. I know now it's too blurry, but that's okay for me. I can compare. Really soft. Okay. I'm gonna use white. not yet. You see that I'm just going really soft. And it's like nothing is happening here. I need to add more color. I'm gonna add this kind of dark, it looks like a burnt sienna, reddish burnt sienna. Okay, this is gonna be kind of orangey, and establishing this color as a base color. On top of this, I'm gonna paint with yellow ochre. Okay, I need some grayish color. Just wanna get rid of this. It's just too much. I'm just going to add a little bit of. This is just gray. Okay. In this set of 24 mini, this one, 24 soft pastels. I have this gray and this dark gray. Is no, I mean this is not black, and I have black. Right now I'm just adding more contrast. Okay, let's see this. I have to cut this here, and I have to add a lot of hair. Okay, where's my brush? Okay, here it is. Let's use more colors to the background, okay? I added gray. I'm gonna add a little bit of this purple. I mean, the beauty about pastel is that you can mix it one layer on top of the other layer on top of the other layer. It's really good. I'm gonna make this a little bit darker, just playing with colors here. See how beautiful is this? more purple here. Let me see. It's a lot of heat. It has a lot of heat. It's like, I think it's around here. There is reflected light. I think it's there. That means everything here is darker. I'm combining just this brown, this dark red. It looks like an Indian red. To be honest, I don't know exactly the name. And for me, it's just like they say burnt sienna with a little bit of red. It's a beautiful color. I think this color is really useful for the shadow of the skin color, because I mean, you know, it's a dark reddish color. That means that color is going to add some transparency to the shadow. Okay. For example, in this picture I see the shadow is really dark. Yeah? I have this option. This is one color that it could be really close to what I see on the picture. You see? Okay. Now I can do this, put this color, and then put this color on top of this one. Okay. What I'm choosing is doing this first and darken this a little bit. Now, maybe I'm not gonna get to this dark on the shadow because I want to add some transparency. And I think right now, even right now, this color, the light and the shadow, I mean, it adds more transparency to this portrait than the picture, okay? Now, this is up to you. I mean, sometimes I just want to copy something like as much as possible, and sometimes I just want to change it. Okay? It depends. I mean, like I said, and nobody's gonna judge your painting with the picture next to the painting. It's up to you. You decide to do any change, okay, that you think that's gonna be better. And think always that every time that you change something, you're testing your knowledge about color harmony, okay, about color theory, because to copy something is spending more time mixing, trying to match something. But when you change, when you enhance the color, when you saturate or desaturate the color, that means that you need some knowledge to do that. And we all have a little bit of knowledge of that when we paint. It's just about pushing that a little bit more. Okay? Now, like I said, if I want to copy the color, I have here the option. This is a dark brown. If I go and do this here, I'm gonna get that dark. Okay? I want that. Right now, I don't. I'm gonna make this a little bit darker, okay? But not as dark as I see on the picture. Maybe I'm gonna add some dark colors, but maybe just some like an accents in some areas, just to play with this illusion of depth, by adding more contrast to some areas and less contrast. And you know that by adding contrast, more or less contrast, we help to create illusion of depth. like we do with edges. Okay, hello Thomas, hello Maggie, hello Praja, hello Pete. Okay, let's continue. I still want to get rid of this. You see the little dots? Okay, right now I don't like those little dots. Could be maybe my lighting. No. Okay. How you get rid of this little dots? So you need to adjust more still. Let's say here. I do this and I pressure a little bit, okay? A little bit and no pressure on a lot. And again, and pressure and again. And again. And again. Okay? And you're starting to get rid of this dots. It depends if you like those little the paper's texture. That's okay. Okay. Now let's continue. Now let's add a little bit of contrast. Need to step back. I'm using four brands of pastels. Okay, I have listed 3 of them on the links, Amazon links in the description box. So sorry I forgot to list one of this. I forgot to list this one. I will try to do it. Maybe I won't, but here you have it. Okay. Sometimes I say, okay, I'm gonna list this color, I'm gonna put this, and at the end I don't do that. I mean, that's something that I have to learn to say, that I'm not gonna do it just because I get bored. Okay, a little bit darker. I have seen an option that we can use Discord, and it's like you can speak and everybody can hear you here, and that's gonna be like a kind of communication. I gotta investigate a little bit more about that, because sometimes that would be really nice, I think. I don't know. I'm just looking for something here. Okay, I added a first color. I thought it was too dark, and add another color on top of that. And I have, of course, a combination between those two colors. Well, it depends. I mean, if I add more of one of those colors, obviously, it's like just when you combine more of a darker color with a little bit of a lighter color. It's kind of one of those colors is just going to disappear. It's the same with this. We mixed here. And everything is about the amount of pastel you add. Add a little bit of green. I want to gray down this color a little bit. Okay. Notice I'm graying down some areas. I mean, obviously I'm not gonna go all over the face. I can gray down this here and stop here. And this way the nose, the shadow on the nose is gonna look a little bit reddish. I'm not saying that that's gonna be the color. I'm just saying that we can see a difference between values there. Between values in between color. Hello, Maggie. Oh, thank you, Maggie. That's okay. Hello, Mason Aldurenes. Thank you. Hello, Beanie. Thank you. Hello, Lobby Art. Thank you. Hello, Miriam. How are you? Hello, Joss Adam. Okay. I'm not pressuring too much, just really soft. Okay, one thing that you gotta be sure is keep some reddish color around on the upper and lower eyelid, the nose, the chin, and the cheeks, of course. Now, if I use this green, I'm not gonna go here, okay? And I'm not gonna cover this. And now this area, that means that I will do this here. Stop there. I stop just there, and I'm not saying that this is the final color. Pretty sure I'm gonna repeat this with a darker colors, but I'm gonna keep doing the same, trying to preserve some difference between this and this. Okay. In this way, I grain down the color or darkening the color, while still trying to preserve some transparency. There, okay. I change to a lighter green. I'm gonna use an even lighter green. I don't know if you're trying to notice some difference. That's happening because contrast. Now this looks reddish. It's just because contrast. In order to make it look this reddish, I'm just scaling down the color around that. I have this reddish, 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 reddish. Okay. Now remember, I'm gonna go darker and darker. Like I said, I'm not gonna get this dark like in the photo reference. We're gonna get darker than actually are. Okay. That's my dog. Okay, I'm working with two colors, or you can work with three. First you add the darker one, and on top of that the lighter one. Okay, I have a mistake here. I have to move the mouth. I have to repeat again. I added a darker color. Now this dark pink. Then again a lighter color. And I go like that, lighter and lighter and lighter. really soft. Okay, soft and soft. Kepler is asking me how do you know in which part apply green? Uh, More than know where to apply green is to know where to keep, let's say, the reddish colors on the face. It's gonna be the nose, the cheeks, the chin, upper and lower eyelid. Okay, the green is not like acting like green, pure green. It's just you combine green with red. In this case, like a dark red. What you have is brown. I mean, you're killing this darker red, making killing down the color is just by contrast leaving the other areas a little bit reddish, just because of contrast. Just add on, and if this painting is with oil, you probably use Verdascio technique. No, or maybe yeah. I mean, Verdascio is like using a grisaille. A grisaille, this is just black and white, and Verdascio is green and white. Okay. Now, for example, if I don't want to use green to gray down a color, I can use gray. If I add gray on top of this, what I'm doing, I'm mixing both colors and graying down this area. Okay. But I mean, I want to gray down this area. No, the area is pink. Okay, I pick up pink again, or let's use this. I'm gonna make this a little bit reddish again. Now, if you have a lot of sticks, a lot of colors, you can pick up a color that's close to the skin color. It's like Kepler, so you're using complementary colors just to kill the reddish area. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Killing the reddish area using a complementary color. Yeah, exactly that. You just imagine that you have one area that's pure orange. You add a lot of blue, and you leave smaller areas with orange. That smaller orangey areas, they're gonna look more orangey, more saturated because of the blue. It's just contrast. Okay, just simple contrast. The problem painting a portrait is that we cannot get to so fast to a really skin color, just one or two strokes of pastels. It's something that we need to build up, just adding layers and layers, because it's that it's not just about the color. I mean, I can have maybe this stick is exactly the same color as the skin color, but it means that that's gonna make my painting better. No, I mean, there's a gradation. gradation of values. And I mean, that means that I can find this color a little bit lighter, a little bit darker, a little more variation of this same color, and at the same time more variation of saturated and desaturated colors. And that's the thing. We think, for example, that in this small area, in the lid area, that let's say the color here in this area is close to a nose, for example, is the same color close to the contour. Oh, no, we gotta think that there's going to be a difference. Maybe the difference is going to be about value, but if the difference is not about value, I mean that this area here is not darker than this, the difference is going to be about saturation. Okay, that means that if this has some color next to this, that's going to be a little bit grayish. I don't know if you have the idea. I'm trying to explain. I'm trying to explain this difference between this and this. And that's the difficult part, because it was just about adding the exact color. This area, that's I mean, nothing is easy about painting a portrait, but let's say that that's gonna be kind of simple. And the problem with portrait is there is a lot of values that we need to consider in order to try to create this illusion of depth. But at the end, that's all we want. We want to create the illusion that we're painting, or we have something three-dimensional. We have created something three-dimensional. Right now I'm just adding more color and thinking about those things, thinking that for example, this area, the color is a little gray down, this a little bit reddish, and I'm thinking that I need to darken this sooner or later. And when I darken this color, I have to try to keep this reddish color here. But maybe it's going to be too reddish, and this is going to be about adding this color and see, oh my god, this is too reddish. I gotta pick up another stick or a pencil, pastel pencil, and go all over that and knocking down that color. Okay, or I can use green. Yeah, you use green to knock it down. I mean, obviously I don't want to knock down this color as much of this area, just a little bit, because I still want to be this a little bit reddish. That's the deal, that's the problem, that it looks like it's just adding color, but it's not just about that. It's about thinking always. I mean, color is lighter, darker, saturated, desaturated. And this thing about saturation and desaturation of the colors, that's one of the important things. I mean, I love to think in a simple way every time that I paint. That's why I always prefer simple palettes, limited palettes. In this case, I just have sets of 24 colors, 12 colors. And you see a professional pastel portrait painter, anyone, they have like 100 colors, maybe even more. Yes, because they want those variations. They don't want to just do what I'm doing here. I mean, nobody wants to do like spend more time on the painting, more time that we should. But I mean, in my case, I love this, and I'm not planning to buy 100 sticks colors. Okay. And another thing that for me, I mean, pastels is just I can mix here again and again and get closer to the color I want. And value I want, saturation I want. It depends. I mean, if you change from a soft pastel to a little bit harder pastel, it's gonna cover different. Maybe you wanna add a hard pastel on top of soft pastel. That's not gonna work properly. You gotta go softer. Okay, and that's gonna work just for some areas. And always, this thing about complementary colors is, that's the basic rule. We always have to think about basics, rules, because, I mean, we use them all the time. Every time that we want to create contrast, one way to create contrast is look at your color wheel and use the opposite color. You have on one side orange. What's the opposite color on your color wheel? Blue. Okay, that's a complementary contrast. Orange and blue are complementary color. At the same time, orange is warm, blue is cool. What you have there? A temperature contrast. Okay, at the same time, orange is light, blue is dark. What you have there? A light and dark contrast. Everything is about contrast. How you exaggerate contrast? Let's say you make that orange a little bit lighter and that blue a little bit darker. Okay? Let's say that you don't want to exaggerate contrast too much. I mean, speaking about two imaginary colors, okay, orange and blue. Imagine that you kill down that orange, make it grayish. Okay, and that blue will make it really strong blue, maybe phthalo blue, the strongest blue you can find. And the contrast that's going to be different. Maybe you darken that orange. What's going to happen if you darken an orange? You have something like a burnt sienna versus a light blue. Okay? You see how you can play with this thing about lighting up a color, darken up a color. That's color theory, color harmony. At the beginning, the importance, what we all should learn, of course, and we are going to learn. And sometimes it's just by doing that is about mixing colors. I think that we don't need no instruction to understand how to mix colors. It's just about practice. It's what I think. Okay, my own opinion. I'm not saying that if somebody asks me how to mix color, I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say, yeah, you mix colors in this way, like this. You mix red and yellow to create orange. Yeah, perfect. But if I don't tell you that, or I don't teach you that, I don't teach any beginner that, I mean, that's something that you can figure out so easily just by doing that. The problem about color is harmony. Harmony is something that you can learn maybe in 1-2 days, but it's gonna take you a year just to control, to master how to apply it in a painting. I mean, for me, and in the process always to learn to control color harmonies. Okay, let's add more details. I need to work on the lightness. It's been an hour and it's kind of difficult this portrait. Okay, let's work on. I need to sharpen pencil. Just give me a second. Barbara. Oh, thank you, Barbara. The color theory helped a lot. Yeah. Color theory always helps a lot. Now I'm pressuring a little bit harder, and then you can see the sound. You can hear the sound just when I'm putting more pressure here. Okay. And adding a little bit of green, and I have a little bit of red there. Okay, that's contrast, green, red. I mean, the idea is just to make it really subtle. If I surround this eye with a lot of red, let's say that I exaggerate and add a lot of red, what I will do is just make the upper and lower eyelid reddish. Okay, now the good thing about that, that red is going to look transparent. The bad thing that, I mean, is too red, too greenish. That's not going to be a skin. It's not going to look like a right skin color. It's not going to look okay. That means that in order to get there to the color we want, we need to make a lot of adjustments, and again go with some color and then another color, and that's what I do exactly with any medium when we're gonna paint the skin color. This is a neutral brown, but it's not reddish. I just want this brown. I don't want this brown to look reddish. This brown, sorry. To sharpen this. Oh my god, I think this color is all broken inside. The lead is all broken inside the wood. You see? Okay. Okay, let's work on the nose. I'm gonna use a darker color, and on top of this I'm gonna add a reddish color. Okay. Let's add a little bit of red. First I added a darker color, now a reddish color. It's black, now red on top of that. draw the mouth. I'm gonna go back to the color because I'm going a little bit darker, but I gotta be careful. I'm using just black right now. I'm gonna just see this really clear. Okay. I'm putting red on top of this, the black. Okay, since I'm not gonna be able to finish up this drawing maybe in 3 hours, that usually is my limit time, I'm just going to, I'm thinking right now I'm going to maybe leave some areas kind of lost, like for example here, and add more contrast here, and the same in this area. A combination between some lost and some, let's say, finished areas and unfinished areas. Let's see. Adding this dark here. I want this color get into the tooth, okay? That's why I'm pressuring. Okay, that's what I want. Now this red on top of this. Okay, now let's go with darker color again, darker one and some lights. Okay, let's see, first I'm gonna put some lights. more dark here. Okay, I think this, I'm gonna keep this with more contrast, sharp, and this a little bit lost. But let's see first, okay? Let's see if that works, okay? More contrast here, and it kind of get lost. Everything get lost here. Let's see. Let me adjust my camera because here it looks a little bit darker than it looks on the screen. Yeah, that's close to what I have here. It bothers me that every time that I see the screen, the color is kind of different, and that's why I was trying to keep, trying to adjust the color, because you know that I use. I love to see let's say the image in the screen, because I don't know if you have tried maybe some live stream. I don't. I see the YouTube screen really small. There is no way to make it bigger. It's really small, and it's kind of blurry. I don't know why. A little bit. It's like 10% blurry, and I love to see that, because that gives me instead of stepping back, I just see the screen, the smaller screen, and it's kind of blurry. And I say, okay, but the problem is I don't see the same color that I see here in my painting, and I don't know why. That's why I'm saying sorry, because you're gonna see me adjusting the color from time to time, and I don't know why my camera always trying to kind of work by itself, just to adjusting the color all the time. Okay, I'm gonna make this a little bit sharper. Okay. Close the contour and just killing down the color a little bit. No. that's it. I'm gonna keep some contrast up and down. That's gonna be lost. That's the plan, that's the idea. That's my cat, one of my cats, sorry. stepping back, just trying to see. I want to work on the likeness. I think I see some areas that I can fix. For example, here. This nostril is just too small. Make it a little bigger. Okay, the nose should be a little bit pointy. Oh, I see something wrong here. Okay. Right now I'm just trying to check out. I'm not thinking about color, nothing. I'm just trying to move things a little bit up, down, narrow. Another area, see, it's everything about the likeness, okay? The shape of the chin, the shape of the mouth. Usually I jump all over the portrait, retouching everywhere. Stepping back, double checking again. Okay, I think I fixed a little things. I still need to work more. For example, here. The thing about the likeness is about comparing a lot. I work a little bit, I step back, squint down my eyes, and I try to move my eyes really fast from left to right, watching the picture and the drawing. Okay, comparing all the time. For example, I see a little bit of light here. What else? Okay. Need to light up here. Light up here a little bit more. Darken here just a little bit. Okay, step back, spin down my eyes again, check. Now about the color, I'm just going to kill down some color a little bit more in some areas. Right now working on the likeness, okay? Okay, I think I'm getting close, but I gotta see. Okay, I need to make this upper lid a little bit bigger. Okay, I need a little bit of light here. Okay, more shadow here. More light here. what else? What else? I think I need to work here. Yeah. Maybe narrow this. Just there. I'm gonna add a little bit of contrast here. Okay, and adding a little bit of red just to, okay, instead of getting rid of the red of the face, I add more red around the face, on the background, or anything that's closer to the red, and that's gonna kind of we don't see that reddish area anymore because the red is spread. Okay. Okay, I gotta go back and think about the face. Hello, David McDonald. Hello, Anna. Thank you, Marion. Thank you. Hello, yes, everybody everybody's listening to. Has listened to my cat. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna clean this. I think the red work here. Maybe not here. Okay, that's better. Okay, if you know, I mean, any strong color, saturated color is always gonna pop forward. Always, always. Doesn't matter what you do. I mean, if I do this, this is gonna come forward. Okay. If I do this here, the same. Okay, going back to the likeness, I need to work on this shadow here. I'm not pressuring that much, I need to make this a little bit darker. And here. Okay. Move maybe this highlight a little bit up. Okay, I need more white here. I'm trying to give some movement here, and I'm not able to do it. Kind of difficult to. I mean, I'm gonna try so many times until I get the movement. Okay. Let's see, maybe that works. Or maybe it's too distracting. I want to soften this here. I want to soften this a little bit. Okay. Oh, thank you, Monique. Thank you for the coffee. Hello, Christine. Hello, uh, Fred. Will you be doing any gouache paintings in the future? Yeah, I I have a couple, no, maybe four, five gouache tempera, yeah, the same tempera gouache paintings in my Spanish channel. A couple of still lifes and a couple of portraits, and I will do it here. You know what is really difficult with tempera gouache. I mean, the white, it doesn't have to. It's not too strong. You have to add a lot of white, and I think it's because it's tempera gouache, or it's meant to be worked like a watercolor. I think, and I mean the experience I had with the gouache I have, it was just terrible. I mean, uh, those couple of portraits, it took me like, I don't know, maybe 8 hours each one. Yeah, leave it just to I did it like in 5 sessions. Okay, but I will try anyway. You know that the important is just try, practice, and keep working. Yes, I mean, that's the idea. That's the idea. You know what? What? I think about the likeness. I think I'm getting close. Yeah, but I feel that I should put more on the likeness. Okay, one thing about the color. I'm not so happy with the color, and I'm not so happy with the hair. I think I need to work more on the hair. But to be honest, I don't want to spend. I feel like I can tell that maybe this kind of portrait is like for working maybe more than 6 hours. And you know that I don't want to work on 6 hours. I mean, it's kind of sort of. I love my paintings, my works, all of them, of course, but some of them are just like, I consider them just like, let's say, failures exercises, and I don't plan to work on them again. I prefer to start over again, and this is the case for this portrait. Yeah, I feel that I need to work more here. It's about a lot of things. It's about just putting more time, but we don't want to put more time. I mean, I never give. I not try. I never give up. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that. Sometimes it's just, let's say, kind of difficult just to put like more hours. I don't know why. I mean, who cares at the end? Yeah? We can work on a painting 100 hours, or we can work on a painting a couple of hours. Yeah. Okay. Another thing that I loved, but I think that I should control a little bit more. Okay, I mean, I'm just critiquing my own work, is the reddish areas on the face. I keep this kind of reddish. I mean, you can tell that it's so easy to see. Yeah. Mm, I'm having a problem here with YouTube right now. I don't know if you can hear me anymore. Mm, okay. Okay. I was trying to say that I'm trying to keep color here, and always using this reddish color to keep some transparency in the skin. Okay, I don't want to feel that and touching this area is something like it's just hard. I want to feel that it's soft. Okay, and that's because of the reddish color that I'm double thinking about this, because I've been thinking, okay, I gotta just knock down this reddish a little bit more. Okay, more. Eh? Okay, my last thing to do, maybe I'm gonna kill this here a little bit. Okay, another thing that maybe I should fix is like I see the portrait and my eyes, they go like here to this area because of color. Yeah. Okay, and that means that I have to get rid of this. I have to kill that yellow. I'm gonna add some orange, just touches. Okay, remember that you can add some just touches, like something really tiny, like on the nose, like the same thing that I do with oil paint, and that kind of add more color to the whole area. Okay. I'm gonna add the last thing just to kill down this, a little bit of blue. You know, if you have orange, you got blue, you kill the orange, or you have red, you got green, you kill the red. Okay, now it looks better here. Be some controlling, you know, that we can just be patient, go slowly without pressuring too much, and let's see. Okay, okay, I think that's okay. I'm gonna use this. I'm just softening this edge, okay. What else? I think that's it for today. Yeah. Hello, Miri. Okay. Fred, beautiful. Okay, Fred, thank you. Oh, I have read that. Hello, Marilu. Hello, Klaus. Klaus, okay. Okay, okay, I'm reading the comments. Hello, mood for art journal. Also, the right side need a little bit of orange. Okay, we'll do it. Okay, Monique. Thank you for the coffee. Yeah, maybe here, yeah, a little bit of orange. Yeah. Yeah. Let me see. And turn off one light. I just want to see what happens. Okay, that's it. Okay, my intention, remember, was keep a little more contrast here, make it this soft. The things that I need more time to control is the hair, definitely. Okay, I need to go over the hair again and try to do this maybe 3-4 times and again, see that works again and again. I'm not thinking about copying the hair, just create an effect of. Yes. Okay. What else? Yeah, I think that's okay. I want to soften this. Always think about edges, okay? You have one like a sharp edge. Think that you need a soft edge, a lost edge. Some lost, sharp edges, all of them. We need all of them. Okay, that's it for today. Thank you so much. Hope you like it. Hope you have, got some ideas from this painting. Okay. Take care, you all. See you next time. That will be Monday.